Hey, it's Felice, totally awake, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, then welcome. Now, today I wanted to talk about Watchtower and JW hypocrisy. Now, I know there's some hypocrisy going around that I've been seeing. I've been watching a couple of other activist videos, and I've been seeing that the Watchtower has allowed, obviously, um, someone to make an album with their song "Listen, Obey, and Be Blessed." Now, this is an interfaith album, and there's other Christian songs on the album. And now we, as ex-members and members, know that listening to any other music, any other albums besides the ones provided by jw.org is definitely a no. So it's very hypocritical for them to obviously have signed off on this, and we can't, Jehovah's Witnesses can't even go purchase the album without being given the side eye or being in the back room, getting some type of disciplinary action because of them wanting to listen to the album, because they're not supposed to be listening to nothing but what's from jw.org. That's pretty hypocritical. But see, I already had some thoughts on JW hypocrisy, and I was just kind of in the car ranting one day, and I have some of those videos that'll never go up, looking crazy. They definitely got to look at least a little decent when I come on here, because I can't be having a Jehovah Witnesses coming on here being like, see, that she go to apostate. Look at it, especially some of them that used to know me or something. They might be thinking, oh girl, she done went down, now she all online looking crazy. So I can't have that. So I'm not gonna post this because I definitely look crazy. Okay. Um, I just be chilling though, you know what I'm saying? But I try to get decent for the camera, and other times too. But usually I just be chilling. And yeah, but I do like it. So I want to let you guys hear it, and I'll just kind of give you my commentary on it. So yeah, here goes. Y'all know what's crazy? How hypocritical Jehovah's Witnesses are. That part. They're the biggest hypocrites ever. Like, you know how they say how people be up in the club and then the church on Sunday? That's Jehovah's Witnesses for you. Okay? They be up in the club and then they get their behind up and go to the Kingdom Mall and just act like they wasn't just up in the club, twerking, shaking, and probably took something home with them. Probably just left from by their piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? But they be quick to point fingers at other people, thinking don't nobody see what they doing. But God see you though. And see, that's why it's all for show. It's all for show. You realize real quickly that it don't have nothing to do with God. They're not worried if God see them. They worried about if sister such and such, brother such and such in a congregation or not in another congregation, because they all, once you Jehovah Witness, it don't matter what congregation, y'all everybody know each other, because y'all meet in circular assemblies and the conventions, and everybody in the town know each other. The different Jehovah's Witnesses, a lot of y'all know each other, and so that's who you're trying to impress. That's who you're trying to, it's the elders, it's about the governing body, it's about the rank and file, it's about impressing the rank and file. And I could never get with that, As far as having a double life, I feel like that was never really me. Like, I was never really, good at it. I never really felt good about having a double life. Like, I always felt like, okay, God see what I'm doing, so who am I trying to fool? Like, who am I trying to fool? I could never just get down with no double life. Like, usually if I did something, I wind up confessing, or to the point where I just got to feel like, I can't live up to these standards. I want to have sex, I want to do other stuff, and it's just like, I don't think I can't be no good Jehovah's Witness, but I still believe.
stopped going, you know. But, you know, I think about, like, when I was a kid, not when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, it was this girl. And, you know, she had a really big family there. A lot of them Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff like that. And, you know, this, you know, my parents started letting me go off with her and stuff like that. And I quickly learned that this girl was a freak. Like, a freak, okay? But called herself a virgin because she had never been penetrated. Just in that one spot, though, that you can have a baby. But everywhere else, everything else, she did. Everything else in the book, you name it.
She did it.
She did it. But she called herself a virgin, though. But had the nerve to tell me, when I lost my virginity as a teenager, oh, well, now you can't wear white. What you mean, girl? I can wear whatever I want to wear, first of all. And I know you ain't talking, so you think that you can wear white. You done been done everywhere except for one place. And you telling me I can't wear white. The audacity is so big. Such a big hypocrite.
Such a big hypocrite.
This same girl, when I wound up getting married, later on, years later, I contacted her, told her I was getting married and stuff like that. And she tells me, well, is he a witness? No, he's not a witness. Yeah, he's in the military. He's in the military. Oh, he's going to be the first to die. It's crazy. Just crazy as hell. She was not supportive at all, not encouraging at all. And it just really made me realize, you know what? You're crazy. You've always been crazy. And I don't even know why I have anything to do with you. And that was probably my last phone call to her. Ever.
Definitely.
But she's just so hypocritical, you know? Like, this girl didn't have abortions when she finally did get penetrated. You know what I'm saying? She had abortions, everything. But still had the audacity to tell me I can't wear white. Or my husband gonna be destroyed or whatever. At that time, that's what she said. My husband gonna be destroyed. He's in the military? Girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got people like my mama that'll just be like, you know, she'll be the same person that'll tell me like, when I was getting married and I guess I was trying to figure it out like, man, we from two different worlds, and she made me feel better. Like, well, if it's Thanksgiving and your husband want a turkey, then what you think he gonna do? And she answered, make your husband a turkey. If it's Christmas and he wanna get gifts and celebrate, let him. But then though, when I came to her job one day a while back, this is before I disassociated and stuff, I had Christmas wrapping paper in my trunk, and, you know, I opened my trunk so she could get the other stuff that I was giving her. Like, I used to get, like, WIC, and I used to get a bunch of milk and juices and stuff like that. I used to take it to her job, and she used to be just leaving it there and let her employees get it or whatever like that. But anyway, I'm doing her paper by dropping this stuff off. She looking all in my trunk at my gift wrapping paper. Talking about, oh, so you celebrating Christmas? Yeah, me and my family, we celebrate Christmas. Oh, well, I wouldn't be doing all that gift wrapping and all of that. That's you.
That's you.
You know what I'm saying? But it's hypocritical because it's like, celebrate. You encourage me to celebrate. Oh, let them do it. But you get to decide what's going too far. Oh, nah, that's going too far. Like, you're not going to do that. Don't tell me what to do with my family. You know what I'm saying?
So I just want to piggyback off that part, you know, just with my mom in general, and just I know a lot of people can probably relate. You know, it's just very hypocritical because my mom was not raised in as a Jehovah's Witness in the religion, like I was born into it, raised in a religion, and when she got older, even though she was not raised in a religion, she decided to marry somebody who was in the religion. So therefore, she adopted his way of life, and his way of doing things, not celebrating holidays, being a Jehovah's Witness, and all of that. So me doing the same thing, getting married and kind of adopting my husband's way of life, which celebrating the holidays and things like that. For her to be upset about that and feel like I'm wrong and that I should still be a Jehovah's Witness and not participate in all of these holidays and stuff like that, even though my family is, my husband is, my kids are, it's hypocritical because you did the exact same thing. You did the exact same thing. You left your family and went with your new family, your husband, and switched things up, switched it totally up. So it's the same thing. And then even people that didn't get married, just people that was not raised in the religion, that was not raised a Jehovah's Witness, and then their kid, they're raised in it, they're born into it, and then they grow up and don't want to be in it. How can you be mad? You did the same thing. You, as a parent, as an adult, chose to be a Jehovah's Witness. Why are you upset that your child, why are you shunning your child because they chose not to be a Jehovah's Witness? They did the same thing you did. And it's hypocritical of you to be upset and to think that, your child should, stay in this religion because you didn't. Or you didn't stay with what you was born into. So, yeah, I'm getting like really bit up. But, yeah, back to the video.
Crazy, y'all. Hypocritical people, man. You got people I know used to just be all giving talks and giving prayers while the circuit over there. You know you was just banging your girlfriend. Like, come on. You just slept with your girlfriend yesterday. And now here you are.
All on
Circuit
stage.
over here. You showing out.
Showing out.
You know it's rank and file. They trying to impress rank and file. So the rank and file, they're above the elders. They the ones that come check on the different congregations and make sure everybody in line.
But God's seeing what you do, though.
They there.
God saw you.
On the congregation like you in good standing. You doing everything you're supposed to be doing. But really, in actuality, you're not. You're not. And it's like, who are you fooling?
Who are you fooling? That's about it, guys. So, hypocrites, yeah. And the list goes on. We can continuously talk about JW hypocrites and come up with all kind of stories and, you know, things how we want to say that they hypocrites because they some big hypocrites, y'all. But I can't get bit up by these mosquitoes like this. So I'm gonna end this here, and I will talk to you guys some more soon. I did go ahead and go on my trip, celebrated my 10th anniversary, so that was fun. California was nice, even though it was cold and rainy when we went, but it was fun. I might be uploading some pictures, little clips, little videos soon. So stay tuned if you want to see that. All right, like, share, subscribe. Totally awake. Hey guys, so just as a little bonus, I did just want to mention that I spoke with my mother on my anniversary. I reached out to her and let her know that that date had marked the date, that I had been married for 10 years, and I just let her know that I always admired the longevity of her and my dad's marriage, and they showed me that long marriages are possible. And yeah, she called me and she was just like, "Oh my God, congratulations!" And she was just really happy for me and excited for my trip that we went on. And she even sent me a cash anniversary gift from her and my dad. So that was really nice. And it was just really sweet. So I just wanted to share that because um, I like to stay transparent and share the good stuff too. And I know that um, my mom, she goes as far as her conscience will allow her. And I'm just glad that, things like that, um, she can feel comfortable doing at this point in our relationship, because it really does mean a lot. I never necessarily imagined my mom saying happy birthday to me. She never has. I mean, she acknowledges it. She used to, in the way that she can. That old, oh, you how old, 30, oh, my baby 30 years old today, or whatever like that, whatever. You know how they do. They beat around the bush. But anyway, I never really expected a happy birthday from her, but I always did expect her to say happy anniversary. I always wanted to be married, and I always thought that that was something that my mama would be telling me happy anniversary. So I was glad to hear it. Anniversaries was a big thing with Jehovah's Witnesses. That was all that they could really celebrate. That was all we could celebrate as Jehovah's Witnesses. So I remember as a kid just fixing big breakfast in bed for my parents. And, I remember several anniversary parties that we had throughout the years for them, and even other couples in the hall. It was always like a big thing, like good get togethers, and they would have different skits. People would have play different roles in the skit and going back in history, and it would just be really creative and really fun. And um, yeah, anniversaries were special. So I just wanted to share that. And it was funny too, because my son, he overheard us talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send it through Zelle. It's down right now, but I'll call you back and let you know." And I'm like, "Okay." And when I got off the phone, my son is like, "Oh, now mind you, he's only 8. He just turned 8 last month in October." So he's like, "Oh, so y'all good now? Y'all good? Y'all over the religion stuff?" And I'm like, "We we working on it. We got a long journey." And and that's the honest truth. It's a long journey, and it's deep. How we say it's deep, right? But all right, y'all, I'm out for real now.